everyone, this is your OG, Original Gamer, and this is a Godforge short, giving you a fast and informative, fact-filled look at how to expand your gaming experience. This is a speed run, so let's optimize. Alright, so today is May 1st. It is a holiday that has often been celebrated by pagans as the beginning of summer, and most of the rituals focused on fertility, agricultural starts, and celebrating the return of the sun. So let's explore its rich history, blending both Roman, Celtic, and Germanic rituals and how that shaped this enduring festival. So some of the themes we see: flowers and a renewal of life after winter, fire and its purifying and transformative power, and dance and a community focus. In some pagan traditions, May 1st marked the beginning of the journey of the Oak King and the Holly King. The Oak King represents growth and light, while the Holly King represents decay and darkness. This holiday celebrates and honors these two kings and their struggle for dominance throughout the year. So this holiday begins in Rome as a Roman Floralia festival, celebrating the god of fertility, Flora, and the goddess of flowers, vegetation, and fertility. So this began as a 6-day festival between April 28th and May 3rd, would involve theatrical performances, animal releases such as hares and goats, and floral adornments on temples. People wore colorful clothing. There were games and festivals. They were funded by fines from land encroachers, so that must have been a big thing back then. But the festival focused on growth and sensuality, which later laid a groundwork for the flower gathering and communal revelry that we will see in later Mayday celebration. So then the Celtic tradition of Beltane. This is Beltane, meaning bright fire. The festival celebrates the return of light and warmth of summer, marking the transition from spring to summer, and was central to the Celtic agrarian life. Bonfire rituals to purify cattle and people. Fertility rites included spending the night in their fields to bless the soil and decorating May bushes with hawthorn trees, so symbolizing prosperity for the coming season. Also, maypoles, as you can see in this one, would be used, and this was derived from potentially the Norse world tree or Germanic tree worship. And symbolized the movement of time through the circle of life and seasons. By the Middle Ages, it was a focal point for dances with ribbons extending from the top of a pole that intertwine while people move around the pole, symbolizing the intertwining of male and female energies. Usually there was also a festival held in June to honor Lilith during the summer solstice, and that would begin on this May 1st with the honoring of the goddess Brigid, which was the goddess of smithcraft, poetry, and healing. So also in Germany, they would celebrate this as well on April 30th. Walpurgis Night was a blended pagan and Christian elements. Bonfires were lit to ward off witches and remnants of winter's icy grip. There would be costume processions and parades with community members dressed up as witches or spirits to scare away evil. And this is a tradition still surviving to today. If you see Sweden's Valborg festival on April 30th, they have bonfires and singing and dancing. Also in Estonia, there's a festival called Janapav. I'll probably butcher the name of that, but these are all ways in which this is Sweden here, and ways in which it continues to exist. So pagan to Puritan. As Christianity spread, and this is John Milton's Paradise Lost here, pagan rituals were often rebranded or suppressed. In 17th century England, Mayday was banned for its frivolity, only to resurface later in reconstructed traditions like Morris dancing, which is this, and this is Morris dancing, and also in Robin Hood pantomimes. The Virgin Mary replaced Flora, Litha, and Brigid as the female symbol of the fertility focus that spring naturally brings. Bringing in the May involved collecting blossoms, washing your face with dew for beauty, and crowning the May kings and queens, which is a precursor to our prom king and queen if you were in the U.S., which was also a practice. This practice was criticized by the bishops of the time, but loved by the common people. In 1988, the Beltane Fire Festival was revived in Edinburgh and features Celtic bonfire rituals and theatrical processions. In the U.S., Burning Man Festival is an example of a similar but different approach. That's held in Black Rock in Nevada, and involves creating a wooden structure and burning it at the end of the festival. All right. wrapping up, so happy Labor Day, as it's known internationally today. Late in the 19th century, labor movements were fighting for better conditions, and they found solidarity around May Day, and it became an international labor and worker rights day. Of course, Labor Day in the U.S. is in September. We can't do anything like the rest of the world. This is the pagan roots that it never really lost, which is the tie to the common folks and the celebrations and rites of passage that mark key aspects of their lives. Music festivals, parades, speeches and rallies, dance performances, and art exhibitions displaying local talent are all featured on May Day celebrations around the world. So from Roman orgies to modern-day labor marches, May Day remains relevant and a testament to our ancestors' reverence for growth and renewal. So grab some flower power and jump over a candle or a small bonfire if you're feeling lucky, because this is May Day. So there you go. Now you know more about today's significance in history and how this holiday is connected to several mythoses over time. If you like it, subscribe to the channel, take care of yourself, and remember, play smarter.